let's look into your money situation for January. And this is always a triggered one because have just come out of a month where we've spent a lot. Where in January, for most people, if you're not working for yourself, then you're waiting for that next paycheck to come in, for it to feel like the world is starting over again. So what is it that January holds relating to money situations for the collective? I don't feel it's a bad month. I'm going to narrow this to entrepreneurs and business owners because, from a career perspective, we know you're waiting for money. You're okay. You've got money in the bank. You're going to be fine. You're going to be doing things. Let's switch this and make it about business and entrepreneurs. I feel due to what you did in 2025, you're going to hit the ground running. And this is really, really important. It's not saying that you're going to have bucket loads of money coming in unless that's what you prepared for. That's, that the level of planning you did. But for a lot of you, it's very much that your needs are going to be met, but you're going to exceed what you thought. So, i.e., if you set yourself a goal for, say, to hit a 3K month, don't be surprised if you end up doubling it. And I love that. I get excited already in that thought process of, oh my God, this is amazing. And be open to the possibility that that can happen. That's a probability. It's not a guarantee, but you have worked hard. You have worked hard all of last year. You've got a good plan in process. You prepared. You didn't just go, I'm going to wing it. I'm going to enjoy December. I'm going to enjoy the festive period, which you absolutely did. But prior to the festive period, you planned for January. You didn't wait until the 1st of January and go, okay, we will see, what the year brings and how we go through January. Because within business, that you always need to be forward planning a quarter ahead, rather than just month by month by month and seeing how things go. And due to that, your money matters are going to be literally, more in abundance rather than the penny forms. And that's a good thing because I think it's important, when we are looking and talking about these matters, especially in January, especially applying to business, because there's opportunities. We want to be growing, we want to be doing things, but in order to allow ourselves to plan for the future, and not just future in the sense of the business and career sense, but future in the sense of your future, your stability, your paying the bills, or having your holidays and doing so many of the other things that you want to be doing. All of that is linked to money. And in some ways, it's when we are stable, then on a spiritual level, energy level, so is the money. I was going to say energy, but money is energy, but I wanted the word money because I'm talking to you guys. So it's very much to do with that. Abundance is definitely flowing in. Carry on doing what you've been doing. Again, if you have seen my past readings for the last week or so, then one of the significant things you must have heard me constantly repeat, and I kept on hearing myself say that, aligned action. Google it. Aligned action basically translates to that it's got to be the right kind of action, not just action for the sake of action, not just action for the sake of doing something. It's got to be the right doing. And this is so important for your money and your alignment. Nothing I say or you hear across the screen is guaranteed, because everything about manifesting and everything we do is about alignment. It's very much about the energy you are bringing to the table. It's not about you getting a reading and the reader saying that this is going to happen and that's going to happen. Yes, we give you that window of opportunities. Yes, we give you the window of the possibilities, but you're the one that has to take the actions to make all of those things happen. And if you are struggling to know what that action is, if you are struggling to know why things aren't working, then you can book a one-to-one clarity session with me. This clarity session is not just about readings. We look into your patterns, your behaviors, what it is that's been blocking you, but also the solutions to moving things forward. It's not just about analysis and research. It's about, okay, we know this, let's break it. What do you need to do? What actions do you need to do? And of course, it's going to have an intuitive hit because that's me. You're not, not going to get that because that's who I am. So you get a double whammy, and you can book that session via my website. The link is in the bio. But also remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, because I really appreciate you doing that. That helps my channel, but also helps other people to know and receive these messages as well. And also check out our shop. And with all of those things said, okay, links in the bio, everything I talk about, the links are always in my bio. And with everything said, I will see you next time.